Hi and welcome to Whiskey Shared. You're watching day 19 of my mystery whiskey advent calendar. I'm Toby and you're watching Whiskey Shared. Welcome to day 19 of my mystery whiskey advent calendar. If you've seen this before and you know it works, then you can just skip straight forward to the tasting. Otherwise, the way this works is I have over 100 samples in my sample collection and my wife has picked 24 at random. She'll put one a day into a blue Glen glass and I'll nose it, I'll taste it, I'll tell you if I like it, and I'll have a stab at what I think it is. This is just for fun, so sometimes I get it right and sometimes I get it wrong. Shall we find out what I'm drinking? On to the whiskey. If you'd like to play along and find out what's in my glass when I do, then just keep watching. Otherwise, take a look in the description now for a sneak peek. Let's start with the nose. Okay, so I'm not getting much out of this. There's some sweetness. There's also like a hint of elderflower. I think there's some caramel in there. Maybe some shortbread biscuit. But this one is not giving away much. ABV wise, I'd say at this stage it seems quite low. But yeah, this one is a little bit of a struggle. Let's move on to the palate. This one's quite fruity. I'm getting red fruits. There's also a floral note like I picked up on the nose. It is quite flowery. It's quite fresh. It seems quite light, low ABV. But yeah, not really sure at this stage. Let's have another sip. Yeah, I'm definitely getting more of the same. I'm getting like red fruits, hint of floral. I wouldn't say it's overly high ABV, maybe 46%. There's a hint of ethanol. But yeah, I'm not sure what it is at this stage. I think it's probably Scotch whisky, but it's not very familiar at all. Let's have one final sip. Yeah, I'm really struggling with this one. I think there's definitely like an ethanol tang, so I'm wondering if this is a single grain whiskey, possibly even a blended whiskey, but it's not immediately coming across as a single malt. The ethanol that I'm picking up is noticeable, so yeah, I'm just wondering if that spiritiness is because it's a single grain or a blended whiskey, but yeah, I'm not really sure. I think this is probably aged or finished in some sort of wine or sherry. It's not distinctive enough. But there definitely is a fruitiness which isn't sort of orchard fruits or tropical fruits. So it's making me think that this is some sort of wine. But yeah, I'm not sure where this is from either. Possibly being if it is a single grain or a blend, possibly it could be Irish or I suppose it could be American even, but this definitely doesn't remind me of American whiskies that I can think of. Obviously it could be, I suppose it could be Canadian or something like that. or it could be from somewhere else in Europe, so something a little bit off-piste. But yeah, I'm definitely confused by this one. Should we find out what's in my glass? Right, so it's Captain Burns Glen Spey 23-year-old. It's 40% ABV, and it was sent to me by Greg's Whiskey Guide. So thanks, Greg. Yeah, I think if I'm right, this is a single malt. It's obviously Scottish. It's 23 years old. It's obviously low ABV. It's 40% ABV. But there's something about this whiskey that just didn't come across like a single malt. I'm assuming it's a single malt. But obviously, if I can find out more about this whiskey, which I'm sure Greg has already sent me, I'll put it on screen for you now. But yeah, it's an interesting whiskey. I definitely wouldn't have thought it was as old as it is. I definitely thought it was slightly higher ABV than this. And yeah, I'm not sure if I've had one of these Glen Speys before. Possibly not. It doesn't ring a bell, but yeah, it's one of those whiskies where it can obviously test your taste buds, and this certainly did that. I don't think I would have got this, and I definitely didn't get close to this. So yeah, it's always a good test to try a new whiskey. I'm not sure if anybody that's watching this has tried this particular whiskey or something from Glen Spey, but obviously if you have, let me know in the comments as always. And if you enjoyed that, or even if not, hopefully you'll come back tomorrow for day 20. Sauncher. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give it a like or a comment, and please consider subscribing for more videos like this.